Welcome back, everybody. It's CEO 2016 Top 32 action. I'm Sajam, and this is...
I'm Ski Sonic.
Of course, ladies and gentlemen, we got some more Street Fighter for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't that sound like a pleasure? It's going to be Knuckle Dew versus Momochi to start things off.
Woo.
An absolute slobber knocker.
Oh, yeah.
The boy versus the grown ninja man, all the way from Japan. Momochi himself. And this is going to be our last winner's bracket match, so... if you guys are following along at home, smash.gg, look for, I think smash.gg/CEO will direct you to the correct place. But if not, just go to smash.gg, look up CEO. You can find Street Fighter Top 32, check out
It's actually on the front
what's
page.
going on. Oh, it's on the front page?
It's
Yeah,
on the front
that's what I
page.
figured. All right, that makes sense. So it's going to be Nash for Knuckle Dew. I was just going to mention that he plays quite a few characters. Mostly Nash and Mika are the characters that he's been playing, right? But a bit of Guile here and there. Just doesn't seem to be his character in this game, so he's kind of gone away from it. Which is, makes sense. The character's a lot different in this game. But it's going to be Ken, of course, for Momochi, who had a couple of close ones yesterday. Was a bit shaky, but I think it was crazy to me how rapidly he's improved. And I'm curious to see how he handles this matchup, because we've seen these two play in other games, right? But it's going to be interesting, yeah. Oh, yeah, jump Hurricane, genius to get over the anti-air. He already saw that. He was going to go for it, yep. Baits the throw. He needs about one more for stun. Chase down. No punish. Is a punishable V reversal if you're on time on the escape. Oh yeah, that is definitely a punish too. With medium kick, heavy kick, target combo. And Momochi, the offense. Knuckle Dew just hasn't had a chance.
Just controlled. Totally controlled.
Never got a chance to get in there or do anything. He had a few moments where maybe it could work out, but no. Knuckle Dew just didn't get it. Momochi on the prowl, which is such a problem to deal with. That jump Hurricane or jump EX Tatsu, or even just regular jump. And then you got to deal with the run on the ground and the dash and stuff like that. So many tools for Ken to open you up with.
Yeah, and Nash doesn't have incredible defensive options, so when Ken is in your face, you really got to think hard.
Right, yeah, it's always a worry. Oh, and man, Dew was out, and just like that, Momochi with the jump over corners him again. There's the scythe as an anti-air. And he's going to have boom. Yeah.
That was tricky.
If he did one more dash, it would have been a meaty boom, right? So
nice.
Yeah, Momochi was looking for it. Oh, he tried to anti-air, and Momochi was ready for it with jump Tatsu.
Yeah, mixed it up with the EX.
Oh, just goes for meaty, and one more will probably do it if he gets a normal confirm, and that's going to be that bottom Tekken.
The double wiggle.
Yes, the double. You introduce another one, or if you're Justin, you go for the triple. Which is just so unnecessary, but it works.
Yeah.
And Momochi, clean first game. Great hit confirms on the target combo. Good offense, good approach. Everything was right.
Round one.
Knuckle Dew needs to try to establish the neutral game, the mid-range game. Again,
it's the same opening.
Exact opening, and right back into Momochi's world.
Yeah, it's a problem. The fact that Dew cannot get these anti-airs.
It was neutral jump here last time. Here's the overhead.
Oh yeah, and all right, Dew's out. He's going to negate a lot of this stun, and now it's no longer a factor. But still, death is imminent if you can't figure something out quick. All right, blocks the scythe, and that's like the most that he's really opened him up with. Like, scythe has been the main way that, he's gotten chip and just done any kind of damage.
When he's at this range right here, though, he's okay.
Right.
Momochi's gotten his way in with creative jumps, but otherwise, this is where he's going to feel comfortable.
Yeah, try to walk up throw to Momochi, didn't get it. Now Dew, maybe a chance. He's got critical art, pretty much stocked. Oh, had to block. Oh, and this time the throw whiffs from Momochi. Well, now a chance for Knuckle Dew.
Yeah, he might be able to do it here. Empty jump low. He sees it.
Yeah. He wanted low. He was going to confirm scythe, critical art, get the round off of it, but he couldn't steal it. Momochi stays too solid.
What's the opening?
The jump
it's
Tatsu.
EX Tatsu. He forces his way in with the tricky jumps, mixing it up.
Yeah, and now Dew is stuck. This is a bad spot to be. No throw again. Oh, and he got him that time 100%. Momochi, success rate so high. He's going to get the jump combo.
That's it.
And just like that, he's going to take it over to good work to Momochi. Too strong, too creative on the approach, too many ways in. And that's just one of the huge strengths of Ken, right? You don't know if he's going to run, he's going to dash. You even saw like Momochi would do dash up throw, right? Stuff like that. You don't know if he's going to jump with regular jump, Tatsu, EX Tatsu. It's like you never know how to stop this character on the approach.
And he got so much of it, so much off of it every time.
Yeah.
He got in, and it was 1 mix-up, 2 mix-up, 3 mix-up.
Just like that, yeah, and it's peace. The damage output and corner carry is ridiculous. So we've got ourselves another match. This is all losers bracket action now. That was our last winner's match. It's going to be Alex Myers versus Tampa Bison. Should be a good one. I'm expecting It's been interesting, actually. I think Myers has done really well this weekend, making it to this top 32. He's looked good so far. He had a little drop the other day, but impressive stuff so far to make it this deep in the tournament. I think he has really acclimated himself to Street Fighter V well. And man, his Cammy is good. It is very, very good. Especially I like the way he plays footsies and he counter pokes with Stand Fierce. He'll just buffer that in a drill, and if you stick out a button, you get clocked, you eat the damage. It's pretty good.
Tampa Bison still playing much like he was in the Street Fighter 4 era. Just likes to play control with Bison.
Yeah.
Not the most offensive player. He's the kind of guy that wants to give you a little bit of rope, let you hang yourself, let the damage come to him.
Right, and I'm really curious to see if he can be that brick wall against Myers, which is something that Myers sort of struggles with when he plays against someone who he just can never open up or never get in against. If you have good defense, it might be hard. So that's just something that he's going to have to keep in mind.
I think that style is also so hard to play with. Off the top of my head, I see Infiltration do it, right?
Right.
But outside of that, most of the most successful players are finding their way to be offensive. Finding their way to just get in there and make their mix-ups work.
Yeah, playing slow in this game is brutal, man. It's really difficult. I mean, you have to pretty much play perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, making a mistake is not an option.
Exactly. The stun mounts so quickly.
Yeah, it's really tough. So you have to be pretty much the best. That's why Infiltration can do it. All right, good defense so far from Bison. And that's one thing he's got to establish. Although Meyer is already very active with the buttons, you can see. He wants to hit a lot, especially in that range where he's so close and he can kind of maul Bison.
There's one thing Bison does have, though, incredible range on those ground normals, and we already see Alex Myers give him respect.
Right, exactly. Good anti-air on the back strong. Oh, and so he tried to bait him into throw already, right? He's trying to do the walk up, walk back. Tampa Bison not biting, of course. That's going to be the main way that Myers tries to open people up, especially, you know, in mid-screen where Cammy's throw doesn't lead to much. Oh, clipped him. Yeah, that's combo. And media again. Great confirm from Tampa Bison.
Alex Myers respecting the range of those buttons on the approach, but it opened up the opportunity for Tampa Bison to land some damage.
Yeah, and he chooses to save the second part of that V trigger, which he immediately spent on the dive, and now out of trigger is Alex Myers.
Now trying something else to deal with the big range with the neutral jump.
Yeah, man, this Tampa Bison play is slow and solid so far. Myers, he hasn't found his hit that he needs. He hasn't been able to pick up the momentum. Great anti-air jump back jab.
I'll take it.
Yeah, why not, right? Air to air, the defensive jump.
First jump from him offensively. Easy anti-air off that floaty jump. Just trying to mix it up. Here
Man, the
Alex
first time
Myers.
Tampa Bison went in, right? The dash forward. I don't know why he felt that necessary. The short time on the clock. Another trigger for Myers, and he gets clipped. One hit will do it. Either player. That's going to be it. Yes, there's that one mistake. Tampa Bison dashed in there. Myers was ready for it. Got the double low strong. And he gave up the round for almost no reason.
That walk speed of Bison, that real slow walk speed didn't help him. He tried to do a little shimmy there, but he still got clipped low.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what Tampa Bison was thinking. Yeah, the walk-up roundhouse. Oh, man. I love the way he pressures.
Yeah. All of a sudden. Much
Myers
more successful with that offense.
Yeah, oh yeah, you gotta punish that. Target combo unsafe. But you see, the range Myers is controlling here is fine for him, but he just walks into scissors. Safe media from Tampa Bison, just sticks out the orb.
And this is really the comfort zone for Tampa Bison. Walking back with some screen to work with.
Yeah, and this is exactly where we saw him last round, right? Until he got a little flubsy, but...
Oh. Alex Myers drops the soap on the pressure there, and now again, Tampa Bison with room to work with.
Oh, Myers confirmed, but just didn't. He had no way to know it was going to hit, right? And there's the back throw again. All right, well, he's got him teching at least, which is the sign for Myers. When your opponent starts teching defensively, that's when you can start opening him up. Which is what Myers is looking for. Although, man, this defense from Tampa Bison is something else.
He's just such a threat from even half screen or a little bit more that Tampa Bison is just working him down slowly.
Yeah, and you see, I think Myers tried to walk back and bait throw, but Bison throw range is huge.
Yeah.
He just scoops you up from so far.
He's controlling the space and
he's got him.
Finally opens him up big with that.
And he confirms it right into critical already. He's not messing around. Pressure, and there's the throw. Tampa Bison's not out of it. He does have Shin Bison if he pops this trigger. Oh, yeah, he's got him for sure. Just gets the uppercut. No trigger left for Myers. Huge damage output available if he pops it, and he does. Shin Bison's activated. Yeah, big damage. He's got tons of bar to work with. Oh my, that was a huge risk from Myers.
Oh, and that almost worked out for Tampa.
Man, the panic sets in. That was so scary. Okay, the dash up again.
He has to open it up, and he's doing it. So he's doing it now.
Yeah, no V-trigger left.
Though. Not a lot of offensive options left.
Yeah, huge plus. Oh! And he walks up with the roundhouse. Yeah, Myers hit something after that EX Devils. That thing is like plus 13 or something ludicrous like that. You can't do anything there. You're stuck. And Tampa Bison with the walk-up roundhouse. We saw even there was a corner situation earlier where Tampa Bison did low jab and Myers immediately teched. That could be roundhouse. And that could be crush counter and a huge damage. So Myers has to keep that in mind. He's not the only one who can blow up throw teching. Alright, confirms for the walk down. This defense from Tampa Bison so rarely cracks, and even when it does, it doesn't lead to a ton. Yeah, just like that.
If this is the style of game you want to play, then you have to have solid defense. You have to be patient.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, looking for the pressure. He found it.
He's got to make up some of that life deficit now.
Oh, Myers. I wonder if that was supposed to be uppercut and he didn't get it.
Oh, a big whiff there from Tampa and lets his pressure go.
Yeah, he definitely didn't want that to happen. Back strong from Myers is good, but it was so high on the body, he didn't get the pressure out there. Great throw.
Ready for that.
Tampa Bison still hanging out.
Alex Myers guarding the escape.
Yeah, also still sitting on his trigger. He's got one more, and there it is. Even if that didn't kill, he could have EX uppercut after, so he had him.
She's right there. She's gonna grab me. I know she's gonna grab me.
She just wants to stick his hands out, and there it is. Yeah, that's what Myers wants. He wants it to be throw or no throw. That's all he's looking for in the mix-up.
Really threatening situation. That is the comeback potential that we see from Cammy quite a bit, actually.
Right, but you just got to eat the throw all day is basically the idea.
Yeah, you're right. Like
especially
mid-screen.
Who cares? Yeah, it's nothing. But your mind may know that, but your hands might not. That's the problem.
Takes a second for the message to get relayed.
Yeah.
Tampa Bison opening up just a little bit, not being 100% defensive and staying unpredictable.
Slowing this neutral down quite a bit. And I feel like that's when he gets Myers, is when he slows him down and maybe frustrates him, you know?
Yeah, he's just giving him a really interesting rhythm.
Yeah, and take that throw. Look at that. It goes back to the neutral, and still,
yeah, who cares?
Positioning's fine. Yeah, make Myers force on this meter.
Nice.
Got him. And there's the meaty again. He's had that set up a few times. Myers tried something on wake up that didn't work out. Now match point for Tampa Bison.
Tampa Bison has gotten Alex Myers a little bit impatient. Now he's finding those big crush counters.
Yeah, and that's how it happens, right? You set them up because you get them want antsy. You get them hitting buttons or teching or doing something, and they just walk right into that purple.
He's like, I have you now. I have you. Everything's going my way.
Oh,
opened
100%.
up, double dash grab.
And he got Myers that time again. Man, bad place to be if you're Alex Myers. No anti-air on that. Yeah, pressure. That down forward fierce is guaranteed. 100%. Oh, yeah, crushed him again. One more will do it. All right, Myers took the risk. Still has V-trigger available.
Gotta show that you're willing to fight with it back against the wall like this. But
and there it is. Good work to Tampa Bison.
Real nice.
Clean play. I mean, even when he did get knocked down and stuff, it didn't turn into so much damage that it was a problem, right? The defense stayed solid. I really like that.
That slow, deliberate, methodical pace of the match as it went on just played right into Tampa Bison style, and Alex Myers got antsy.
Yeah, and that's what happens. Well, we got ourselves a pretty silly match coming up here. Oh, he gave up the one-piece side?
Hey, man.
Uh-oh. Zhao Hai with the strats. He walked up and asked nicely, and Smug gave it away. Uh-oh.
I have maybe a quick rematch.
Yeah. He's got it all figured out. Yeah, one-player side is powerful in this game. The ability to decide whether you rematch or not. Like, Daigo hits Stupendous Dirty? Man, too strong. Yeah, it's going to be Zhao Hai versus Smug. An absolutely ridiculous match. Zhao Hai, who I was watching most of this weekend play KOF, where he was in the exhibition. But his Street Fighter run's been great. He got sent to the loser's bracket by Stupendous, which was a crazy one. We could have had Zhao Hai versus Daigo earlier, but instead Stupendous was there because he gave him that quick loss to the loser's bracket. So now it's going to be versus Smug, Karen. Sick. We haven't seen Smug, I think, travel and play in quite a long time.
Yeah.
Right? I don't even know if he really has in this game as much. But it's great to see him traveling again, competing, doing super well.
Yeah.
In top 32 here of CEO 2016, which is a massive tournament. This place is crazy here in Orlando, Florida. Not as ridiculous as probably as EVO will be in a few weeks, but you don't want to miss that either.
No. They're really different tournaments, though,
Yeah,
I would
definitely.
say. You know, you're in Las Vegas.
The scope of EVO is just on another level. But the tomfoolery here at CEO is the most fun.
Top notch. Top notch.
Yeah.
S tier.
So it's going to be Cammy Karen. Similar characters in the sense that you know, they have some mid-rangey buttons that are pretty good, low vitality, high damage output. You nerds. All right, they got to figure it out.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's one of those things where Cammy's aerial approach a bit better,
Yes.
Karen's grounded approach a bit better.
Yeah.
Cammy has the invincible reversal.
Yeah, and a better anti-air game from Cammy.
Definitely,
and
yeah.
Karen a little bit spotty.
You sacrifice that slight ground control for the anti-air and air approach. Man, what a whip punish from Smug.
Yeah. If he can keep this thing grounded, it's going to be in Smug's gameplay.
Yeah, one thing about Smug, too, is that his ground game is great, especially counter-poking. He's so good at it. Oh, that's done. Yeah, and Xiaohai is in there already. Uppercut at the end, and that'll do it. Yeah, Xiaohai, first round. Convincing. Just got one little series and turned it on. This is what Meyer struggled to do last time with Cammy that we just saw.
She can get going so quickly. Oh, Smug trying to make something happen. We
What a
know he's
reaction.
an aggressive player. Remember his Dudley in Street Fighter 4.
Right, and that's what he can do, right? He has great ability to turn it on and go offensive all of a sudden, just control you in the corner. Xiaohai with the pressure. That jump jab for a light block stun.
Yeah, it looks like a little safe jump, too.
Probably was, I'd assume. Yeah, saves onto that V-trigger. He's going to have it for the approach one more time.
Doesn't want to bite on that anti-air. Respect to the jump approaches.
And one more will do it for Xiaohai. He's got great pressure here. Smug doesn't bite on the throw, but he's going to take it. Yeah,
And
good
he
work.
sat on that V-trigger. Didn't want to try to V-reversal his way out. Like you said, didn't want to use the meter.
Yeah, so much. And that's one thing about Karen players consistently is they don't like the anti-air with the EX because they want to sit on that critical arc gauge because you want to just confirm from it so consistently, but it's just a problem. Second game here, Xiaohai steamrolled the first one. And Smug has great confirms, he has great offense, but if you can't get it started right, it's going to be a problem. Jab, jab, Tenko.
Speaking of getting started, here we go.
Yeah, half-life already. You see Xiaohai, amazing reactions. He's going to look for something to hit before he pops that trigger, unless he's just fishing for it. All right, he's got it. The walk-up throw.
Nice.
Yeah, there's great damage on that because he had just had that fierce too. Pressure for Smug. Oh, he's got him. Bit of that trigger left does Xiaohai have. Again, he just opened up Smug. And the defense from Smug has not won him these rounds, right? It's been okay, but Xiaohai is just too persistent on offense. And there it is, stand medium kick again. 3 rounds straight now for Xiaohai.
Really surprising. He's getting out medium kicked, and that should be Karen's win. That should be her advantage.
Yeah, it should be her wheelhouse. She should be hitting that crouching medium kick all day. Counter hit confirms no good from Smug. He thought he had it.
I like that choice. Puts him back into the corner with that.
Yeah, man, Xiaohai, so solid. Even blocks the V reversal. Out of the air from Smug. But man, he just can't get it going, right? Like, I feel like he had this short little series, but he hasn't been able to turn anything else into serious offense.
Fully stocked, and like you said, incredibly hesitant to use the meter as an anti-air, even as a reversal, to just show him that it's there. Playing very respectfully.
Gotta do something, yeah. You can't go down without a fight.
And
Trigger.
Xiaohai hasn't bitten on any of these fallback shimmies from Smug.
Not a single one. And Smug's got to recognize now, I think, but it's too late. Xiaohai over Smug, clean, fast. Send Smug out of the tournament. That was loser's bracket action. Man, that was really, really sick. Well,
yep.
That's tough for Smug. That's it was a bit brutal because I don't think it went exactly the way he expected, and I definitely don't think he could flip the switch the way he thought he could and get the offense going, right? Because you really do have to get it going when you're Smug. It's not going to be perfect, but you got to land something in the footsies. And if you're outside trying to play footsies with the people of your preferred sex, check out the Capcom Pro Tour t-shirt over at Capcom Pro Tour, and you could get this lovely tee. Everybody will know that you're part of the Street Fighter Nation. You want to play those real-life footsies? Check it out. They come with a bunch of new stuff. So the blue shirt was the one that they had originally, and now a bunch of new stuff.
I like
and
the new
also check
stuff.
out social media. Street Fighter anywhere, Flickr, Instagram, Tumblr, but mostly Twitter, YouTube.
The Street Fighter Tumblr is pretty great.
Does it exist? I've never seen it.
But have you seen their Friendster page?
Have you seen the Vertigear chairs that we are planted comfortably in here
Did you see me
at
taking
CEO?
a nap in this thing?
Dude,
earlier?
actually, you were knocked out, KO'd, down for the count. They turned on the light, and you immediately woke up. It was the craziest thing I've seen in my life.
I'm
You,
ready.
like, snapped out of it. It
I'm
was
ready.
incredible.
I'm commentary ready. At all times.
Yeah, well, I'm ready for another match. It looks like Chris T versus Alucard. Should be a good one. It's
Ooh.
losers bracket action.
Yeah. Alucard is actually one of my favorite players to watch. He's so creative. When he plays, he'll pick that character. It's not quite as popular and really bring his own spin to it.
Right, especially he was playing Necalli before, but now it's Birdie, the character that he has migrated to, which is particularly interesting to me because I feel like the things that he liked about Necalli, he just does with Birdie better. Because he wanted to play footsies and be kind of like this wall,
Yes.
and then he has the threaded command throw. But like all of that you can do with Birdie and play a bit slower. And I think with Necalli he had to turn on the pace maybe a bit too much.
And I think characters like this that also got a little bit of, a little bit of mojo, a little bit of juice, just something like
Round one. Fight.
something that you can just do a little bit crazy stuff. And he's got the
Right.
cans, he's got the full screen command grabs. Alucard will do something tricky like that.
Right, and you saw Chris, he already tried to punish that forward fierce with reversal uppercut, and yeah, the spacing wasn't right on it. And you can punish a bunch of stuff from Birdie with reversal uppercut with Ken. That just wasn't the right spacing.
Really a momentum-based player, Alucard.
Yeah. So depending on the range that you block that chain from, Ken can do EX Hurricane as a reversal to punish. So Tatarian's got to keep that in mind, as does Alucard. Man, anti-air overhead? Jeez, what a round. That was just complete control from Alucard.
Yeah, he's so good at sensing panic and then making the choice. There it is.
What a duck.
He'll definitely get a little bit crazy. He'll take those chances.
Yeah, Tatarian's duck right there was amazing. No autocorrect DP, he must have missed it. Oh yeah, took the risk. This is huge damage output from Birdie.
Yeah.
Close to stun. Command throw will do it, yep. And he's gonna have the jump in. And he's not dead, but he's dang close. Overhead, great block from Tatarian, lands the crush.
Patient defense, here's the response.
He's gonna need a lot more. Okay, he's caught him, and that's stun, maybe? It is!
Oh, but that's a lot of damage scaling on that.
He's still
it
dead.
doesn't even matter, Kenneth Masterson.
He does so much damage output, and Tatarian, look, he knows how to play in the clutch. This kid definitely can make a comeback. What a read!
There we
from
go, man.
Alucard.
Alucard will do that stuff.
Oh man, that was just silly to start like that. But Tatarian jumped at the start, and he just knew it was going to be there.
It's really good that Chris T is not letting these reads get into his head.
Yeah, he's definitely not. He's 2 seasoned, I think, at this point. The meaty headbutt, no anti-air from Alucard. No anti-air from Tatarian either.
Things getting a little bit crazy here because of the interesting stuff that Alucard's doing.
Chris pops the trigger and the dash up with the pressure. No anti-air again. I just don't think he's expecting these jumps. Oh, huge. Yeah, got to be a big confirm. The jump over is no good, and great block. Neutral on that roundhouse. Oh, it's still unsafe. No, he doesn't hit any buttons. Oh, and he's in there. And that is that. First game Tatarian, despite the shaky start, despite Alucard looking like he was going to close it out. Right. Easy peasy.
Yeah. Like you said, man, strong in the clutch, able to shrug off whenever Alucard does those kinds of things that usually put you on the back foot for a second. That 99-second read.
I think
this guy's a
almost
little bit crazy.
Yeah, I think almost anybody would have been on tilt at that point, right? Like, you really started with roundhouse chain? Oh man. Yeah, no punish there from Tatarian at that range. It's gonna be tough, man. Alucard picking him apart. That is a punish on the fierce headbutt. Yeah, no run pressure from Chris. Keeps it simple. Huge jump again. Alucard sticking out quite a big button. Next thing will stun. Oh yeah, he gets out. I love the way Alucard presses or uses roundhouse and footsies like that. I think that's such a great button to hit.
And it's keeping him at parity. He's actually in the lead, and it feels like Chris T has been in control this whole round.
And that's beast, just like that. So much damage. Alucard, he's willing to go for those kinds of command throws, and as obviously Chris hasn't shown he's going to jump out yet, right? So why not?
Doesn't have a lot of time left in this game to change it up.
What a song. Just gets through the fireball. There's the uppercut from Tatarian. which he missed a couple times last round. That's a punish, yeah. Just air reset's good. Again, the pressure from Tatarian. And he got him. Got him teching. It's not stunned, but it's close. And there it is. I think he stuffed the EX again. And if he spends meter, he might close it out. He closes it out without meter, and now Tatarian on match point over Alucard, just like that.
Wow, the turnaround.
Final round.
So fast. Not only that, but it's loser's bracket action, so. Oh, interesting, yeah. Alucard playing a bit slower in the neutral now. Wow, far anti-air.
He's looking a little bit tentative, but again, he's cornered.
Oh, good try on the anti-air. Wow, he almost kept up the combo off the juggle.
First TO take that trade. We're not going anywhere.
Yeah, critical art confirmed right away. This is huge damage output from Alucard. Yeah, you see there's so much red life. Yeah, keeps the pressure simple. Tatarian with the trigger in there. Back throw right to the corner. I like the call. Oh, what the? It lands on that side? You cannot tell. And the juggle. Oh, he took the risk. Wow. And one hit. Oh, he thought he had the confirm. Yeah, he did. Patient stuff from Alucard. I think if that had hit it, it might have been death.
I think so.
Yeah, so that was scary stuff.
Got a little ahead of himself, but
yeah,
it was the right choice or the right strategy.
Just believed in it.
That was 2 blocked hits, though.
Yeah, it was like low short, low jab, and then he did low forward. And I think he tried to like late confirm it, but he just input it. Good block from Tatarian. If he has meter, he can punish that, like I mentioned. Could definitely take advantage after. Got him with the late uppercut. Very low damage on that, though. Man, this neutral game from Alucard is so suffocating. I really like the way he's playing. And there's the dash up again.
Yeah, Birdie's got those big buttons. Puts you asleep for just a second, opens up opportunities for grabs like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what he wants you. He wants you to just sit still for only a moment, and then just sets you up. Jump back jab. And immediate chain to catch the fireball. Knows what Tatarian wants to do, and he's got him.
Good night. Match round for Alucard now, just like that.
Yeah, and the damage output on Birdie is so high that when you take risks like that, this Tatarian, it's rough, man. Yeah, and an up chain again at the start of the round. 99-second call out, just to say, hey, man, I know what you're going to do. I know about you, Chris Tatarian. Got to be worried here. There's the anti-air again, which is good because he's going to get corner carry, and I think there's been too many throws now from Tatarian. He hasn't really mixed up between blowing it up enough for Alucard to think about it.
And like you said, this suffocating spacing, zoning right on the tip of that roundhouse. Chris feels forced to jump in, but he knows that the roundhouse chain is there now.
Right.
Good air-to-air to at least get himself in the now sniping range.
And Tatarian's got to be careful, too, because there's full meter for Alucard. So any headbutt, yeah, it's critical art just like that. It's going to be huge damage output. And now Tatarian at least has trigger, but, man, a long way to go. Crushed. Out of the air, but he dropped the juggle. And there it is. That should be that. Alucard over Chris Tatarian. Good work to him, and Tatarian's out of the tournament.
Wow, ran it back off match round there.
Yeah, right, exactly. It's rough stuff for him. So Tatarian's going to go home, and we got ourselves more losers bracket coming up. That's all the top 32 we have left will be losers bracket. There you see him, Filipino champ. Up to the stage.
Like you said, he got defeated by XSK Samurai.
He's going to be playing against Snake Eyes. Wow. So we've got you guys, Filipino champ versus Snake Eyes. You know, these guys, it should be a good one because I don't think Snake would pick Geef. I think he might try the Ryu.
I was thinking.
I think there's a good chance that he goes to it. Although this tournament, I feel like he's been playing a bit more Geef than before, right?
Yes.
He's been a little bit more reserved about picking the Ryu, but man, I'm curious to see what he goes to.
F-Champ lost to Ryu earlier. Might play into his decision.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we haven't seen Snake around as much. He's been traveling a bit less than he used to. He used to be that World Warriors where he was just like all over the place. Yeah. But it's good to see him out. Glad that he's traveling, especially now that he's playing Ryu. It's interesting to see him playing a character that's not Geef. Looks like they're getting set.
We got Red Bull versus Bud Light.
Oh, yeah. He's rocking the hat. I forgot about that. Yeah, they had that whole little shindig. He got out of the car ungracefully. All that went down. I forgot. That's good work. All right. Stuff to F-Champ. Also Panic Global. So that's cool.
The most esports of all the beers, officially.
Officially, because it's the only sports of all the beers, you know?
Yeah. Gotta start somewhere.
Gotta start somewhere. So it is Geef? Wow, he locks in the Geef. All right, well, I feel like a lot of people think this matchup's not so fun for Zangief. And we'll see how Snake Eyes deals with it. It's going to be a lot of V-skill.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of gray damage.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of panicky, I get in once, and I really got to make this count moments.
And it's going to be running into a whole lot of long limbs because he has to take chances to force his way in.
Yeah, and the problem, too, is that even if he does get in, you know, he's got to have to take some crazy risks because Dalsum has the escape tools, right? Especially with V-Reversal. Look at the damage Geef's already taken. So, you know, one SPD will, or well, he needs a couple now, would tie it up, but the problem is just how quickly F-Champ got all this damage, and it's a stun. Getting stunned by Sim from full screen just means you're being impatient.
It feels horrible.
Yeah, it just means you're running into stuff, and it's not a good start so far for Snake. He's got some chip with that, but he needs more.
And it's just like we were talking about. You have to run into some of them, but you can't take the full screen stun. Then you've got to alter your approach.
Yeah, full screen stun is just impatience.
Yeah.
Full screen stun is 100% only impatience, right? So Dalsum in this game has great offense, and he can stun you through that. But if he does it from full screen, you're running into stuff.
Yep.
And Snake Eyes is really trying to force the approach. Sweep, jump, V-skill, trying to guess with some of those buttons, and that's what you have to do on the approach, right? Taking this damage is fine, as long as you can get in once soon. But it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case so far. Oh, fierce from Champ, man.
And that's Snake Eyes trying to guess against the button, but you can get whiff punished by that.
Exactly. Yeah, so if Champ thinks like, oh yeah, he's going to try to snipe my limb, you just delay the limb slightly.
Yep.
And then you got him. Man, this is just a rough place to be if you're Snake. There's the buffer. Champ's going to have the push away. And one more will do it.
Wow, this is gross.
Yeah, this is a bad look for Snake Eyes here. He's got to think. He's either got to switch characters or really adjust the game plan.
He's thinking about overhead. They're both thinking about overhead. Champ, will I do it? Won't I do it? Don't get close. Jump back jab is there.
Yeah, instant overhead's a threat. Or anti-air even if Snake jumps again. And there it is, whiff punish.
Wow.
Clean. It was too near. Like the first one, Snake got some chip, but it was pretty much a perfect. That one also the same kind of thing. So Snake Eyes has to readjust everything he's doing because it was not even, you know, competitive at that point. He's got to figure something out.
Full screen stun and full screen perfect.
Dude, yeah, it's too much.
Are you going to run Geef again?
If he runs Geef again, he has to make a massive adjustment. All right, so it is character select, and I'm not surprised to see it because, man, that was not a good look for Snake Eyes.
This is tough either way. I mean, you know, you stick with Geef, it's really a tough matchup, and we've seen that Filipino champ knows it, but mentally right now, Snake has to be feeling defeated. You know, he for whatever reason, you know, he thought about it. He made a deep consideration. I'm going to run Geef against Dalsum despite what people think. I think I have something here. And now he found out that he was totally wrong.
And he's going to run Alex, who I actually think fights Sim super well, right?
Okay.
He has lots of tools to get in there. He has the dive bomb from the air to change the approach. When he's in trigger, he can parry those limbs and then just hit you with the lariat into backdrop. So he has ways to navigate that are a bit better than Geef. He has some great pressure, a bit more mobility, especially since he has elbow slash, right? Stuff like that. So I think a better choice from Snake Eyes, probably. We'll look for the roundhouse. Ooh, already he has gotten a better approach with the Alex.
Yeah. Better ability to jump here.
Oh, there's the jump roundhouse from Alex. Big button. So Snake's already taken a lot of damage, but, you know, he's forced the corner positioning already. Oh, yeah, stomp.
You're going to take some damage on the way in, but the positioning is incredibly important against Dalsum, and that's what he's earned.
Pops the trigger. Oh, he wants regular throw. And there it is. Because he had already triggered, Snake could be reversal that anyway. Now match point for Filipino champ so quickly over Snake Eyes.
Got answer on the wake up. What was his reversal that got stuffed?
Yeah, I'm so... Maybe EXT he tried or something? I don't know.
Trying to force his way in. This possible last round.
Yeah, there's a command throw this time. Yeah, pressure is pretty simple. He's close to stun, but there it is. Yeah, Champ fights away. In the front, great block. Champ even recognized the viewer, so look at the gray damage Snake is eating.
Burn!
Yeah, it's so much. He's got frames again, and he's out of there. The punish. Got him again, and one more will do it if Champ commits to a mix-up. Just needs one more. Snake trying to counter poke with that low strong. Oh, great V reversal from Champ. He needs one more. Okay, this is Snake's chance. Oh, got him with the stun gun. All right, well, he stole a round away.
Tricky, tricky.
Yeah, that was good work. He had to bring out something, right? He had to do something a bit tricksy, and that's what it was. Oh, pressure is pretty simple from Champ. Oh, he missed the TK teleport, actually. You saw that jump fierce. Not supposed to do that. No anti-air. Okay, well, it was a late slide. But he could have just got down strong. Air reset. Yeah, Champ will take it. And Snake just gets clipped. I'm surprised. There wasn't even a fireball on him. And man, close to stun. This is a bad look for Snake Eyes.
He's shown some weakness to the teleport game. He's able to get close. The ground game is okay, but he's getting opened up by some of these teleports. This might be it.
Yeah,
nice
he's
block.
been opened up a few times. Great block on the instant overhead. Is he just going to do it again, maybe? Good blocks. Oh, and the crouching light kick. Good work. It's a Filipino champ. He takes it over Snake Eyes. Snake got around with that, Alex, but man, yeah, he was not ready for that sim with Keith. No way.
That did not go down well, but I mean, I think he can walk away from that. I mean, he's out of the tournament now, but he can at least walk away with Alex against Dalsum every time.
Yeah, definitely not Geef.
He looked a lot better in that.
Or even maybe his Ryu, right?
Maybe Ryu.
Yeah, we didn't get to see that, but maybe a better pick than Geef, which did not look like he was prepared at all. Maybe he just thought he would try it or something. I don't know.
I guess it was worth a shot, but it didn't work out. But I thought that the Alex approach looked a lot better. Really, the weakness was to the teleport game, which is something that you can tighten up very quickly.
Yeah, surprised at how consistently he was getting hit by that.
But we walked into it a couple times.
Got ourselves some more losers bracket matches. As we mentioned, top 16 should be in about 20 minutes or something like that, I think is when we're starting.
Yeah, you're right about that. We're rolling through. 20 minutes right on the nose, man. Do you have an internal clock? Oh, you have an actual watch. Who wears watches? This guy's wearing a watch, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, what am I, some kind of nerd?
When was the last time you saw anyone wear a watch? Look, neither of those guys are wearing watches. Look at everybody in the crowd. Not a watch among them. Oh, there's Xavier Woods. No, that's K-Brad. Sorry.
People who enjoy... Wow. People... Oops. Oops. Glad you said it, not me. It's much better this way.
Got your back. I got your back. I'm glad you have mine.
All right, good. See, now you see why I wear a watch. When I make mistakes, I just look at my watch.
What time is it? Time to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, so it's going to be Lud versus Tampa Bison, Chun versus Bison, more than likely.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's going to be more losers bracket matches. We've got some good ones coming up for you guys. As a reminder, top 16 is soon. But this is still top 32 losers action. Top 8 will be tonight. I think it's at 7 this time-ish. I keep saying that all weekend. No one's corrected me. So I'm just going to assume that's correct.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, if everybody just keeps letting it rock, right, then I'm just going to be like, yeah, man.
I mean, they'll have to at some point if everybody thinks it's at 7 because you told them all.
Right, and that's 7 Eastern. Yeah. So for reference, it is 11:43 here. I only know that because I'm wearing a watch.
Bro, it is 1:43 here.
It is 1:43 here. I only know that because I'm wearing a watch. All right, we got ourselves a match. Lud versus Tampa Bison.
Is that a digital watch?
No.
Okay.
That's even worse.
We'll give you that one then. We'll give you that one. For whatever reason. Lud already worked into the corner. There's going to be a lot of ground pokes traded here. I wouldn't be surprised to see some crush counters traded.
Yeah, and important to note that Tampa Bison going to have a lot of V-trigger if he keeps throwing those fireballs. You got to keep that in mind if you're Lud. Maybe not open up with so many fireballs. I think he's maybe gone to the standard game plan and not thought about it much. All right, he's going to be able to meaty here. Yeah, just goes for the orb. Wow, love the bird. He didn't stand up when he saw the jump. He stayed crouching and kept that charge.
That's a good adjustment from earlier. Remember in that set, not one.
Yeah, against Tokido, you're right. Oh, he just completely whiffed the legs.
A little too high on that one.
Pressure is good. Tampa Bison, oh yeah, he's got him. He's going to be able to confirm bird. And he's got offense.
Nice string all the way out of
overhead
the
this
overhead
time.
Lands. One away from stun.
One away from death. Oh my, instant pogo. And that's going to be that. Good work to Lud. One of those things that about Lud, we saw against Tokido, he's got the solid stuff. He's real close to being able to deal with a player like Tokido in terms of playing solid. But not only that, he's got the execution, which is incredibly important, right? You got to be able to do that kind of stuff. Air to air from Lud. That's preemptive, it looked like. Crushed, and the damage output is huge. Out of the air again, man. This guy, Tampa Bison, too smart with the Bison approach. Walk back, trying to see if there's a throw tech. He gets under with that Chun slide. Which is, yeah, Chun slide just goes under everything. That button will just duck a lot of things that characters do.
The lowest with the low profile.
And she gets so low to the ground. Tries to get that air to air, and there's the throw around for Tampa Bison. So, curious to see if there's the adjustment from Lud now. Mostly in the sense that he's not gotten the better of these pressure situations. Oh wow, I'm surprised he jumped instead of anti-air. Other side, great block from Tampa Bison. There hasn't been a lot of legs pressure so far from Lud either.
Yeah, this one's kind of like you always call it, a slobber knocker, right on the ground, just trading back and forth.
Yeah, slugfest for sure. No anti-air at all from Lud. Crushing huge damage. Gonna be able to pop it off the chimney. All right. And the pressure. Man, Lud, no anti-air again. Where's the light kicks? He spends it. Double chimney. Oh, and he got him. Wow, what a confirm.
That slow walk speed of Bison. He was trying to walk up for a grab. Chun just falls back, thoughts jab.
Yeah, I don't know what he expected. He just was like, yeah, I'm going to stroll all the way up with Bison. He would still be walking right now if the match was going.
Right.
He would be walking up the Chun as we speak. We'd be like, wow, what a walk. But yeah, Lud takes control with jab, medium kick, which of course in V-trigger is going to combo.
Yeah, it's a lot of unconventional usages of frame advantage from Tampa Bison, but you know, sometimes you can just get hit.
Right, yeah, sometimes you feel like you got them thinking about it and they're just going to sit there and block, and then other times they're like, yeah, let me just hit this jab. Try to get punished on the instant stomp, didn't get it. Instant stomp, which is usually air legs attempt. Meaty is good, which you saw so much against Myers after. Man, Tampa Bison in great positioning here in the corner now. Despite the loss last game, I feel like he's totally been in control for a lot of this. Juggle? No, he didn't. Oh, wait, but he baited the throw. Yeah, dash up roundhouse is amazing to beat throw tech. One more for stun. Yeah, and he's got him. He's going to have critical art available if he wants to spend it. Oh, he went for a different combo to save the meter. And a drop from Tampa Bison as well.
That was a chance.
Yeah, spends the bar. Still going to spend the bar.
Oh, he's throwing his meter away.
He's got it in this bird. Oh, he's got him. One more for kill. EX bird. Yes, and he baits it and punishes it. Well,
but spacing on that one.
Yeah, he's stuck on crouching medium kick. I wonder if it was intentional. Because the first crouching medium kick was like deep in there. But the second one, I'm not sure.
Might have been perfectly placed to make him think that he had an EX bird opportunity.
Right, and that's what it was probably about. I don't know, man. That was crazy from Bison. He's in there already. Oh, I thought he was going to juggle onto the orb, right?
I was going to get a combo video.
Yeah, I was so concerned. I was like, is he going to combo off the orb? He's got jab, low, medium, kick, bird. Jump. And the pressure. Oh, the jab whiff. That's unfortunate for Lud, or he could be working on stun here. Still is.
And Tampa Bison went in, sitting on that stun. He could have let it dissipate.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sort of surprised. Oh, wow. Just probably maybe execution error. But man, Lud's defense is great right now. I really like the neutral jump air to air.
Tampa Bison fishing, looking for the V-trigger activation.
Oh, he's got it. And he has lots of time to set up whatever he wants. Other side, he's going to be able to spend the meter and close it out. Yes. Right at the end.
There
yeah.
he is.
Waiting for it, right? Yeah, you got to wait for it.
And Bison wins.
As Stacy Steve likes to say, it's the double chimney into the Santa Claus coming down the chimney, of course. Gotta wait for it until Christmas Day. But it's gonna be interesting now, right? Because I feel like Tampa Bison was in control the first game, looked in control that game, and now Lud's gonna have to make the adjustment. I like that he picked up the pace a bit.
Yeah, getting a little bit more aggressive.
Better because he hasn't tried that yet so much, and I feel like you got to establish it. He's gonna be too far for the jab, yeah. So normally there you want low jab into bird after, but he was a bit too far on the spacing. There's the air legs, yes. And if Tampa Bison's just going to sit there and duck it, you got to go for it.
I think he realized if one guy gets to be offensive in this matchup, it's me. So I'm going to play it.
Yeah, why not make that adjustment? There's the V-trigger. Oh, man, this is a huge chance for Tampa Bison. He could have stunned if he spent bar, and he didn't. I'm not sure why.
Wow. Lud with the unconventional option. 90% stun with the jump. Overhead is good. What a rally. Out of the corner.
Yeah, and it was all because Tampa Bison didn't spend that bar meter for the stun. He could have confirmed and killed. Just surprising. And now, match point for Lud. Empty jump throw is teched. With the press. Oh, I love the low strong to get under here, the low profile.
Tampa Bison really likes to put the wiggle on that left, right, left, and try to open people up with it.
Right, trying to make it tough to deal with. Out of the air, yeah, jump strong into the legs. It's cancelable.
Love that.
Yeah, it's one of the cooler things you don't get to see so often. Crushed. Man, this is a great position to be for Lud. He's now on match point. He's got the EX legs.
Just
oh, and the air
throws it
legs. He needs one more. He's still sitting on B trigger as well.
It's the meaty.
Oh, the pressure here is so strong. And he walks up for the throw. Great tech from Tampa Bison. One more. He's got him. Combo. Yes, he goes for the stand light kick. The best thing to close it out there. Probably the most simple thing.
And salutes while
Yeah.
he does it.
Good work. Man, Lud, what an adjustment. I love the pace he played at the end there. He just was like, yeah, I'm going to play twice as fast.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to overwhelm you.
Yeah, that we saw it earlier. When the pace slows down, when it's that kind of deliberate crawling pace, Tampa Bison is really comfortable.
Yeah, that's his jam. That's what he likes to do. Man, this next match we have up next. Zhao Hai versus Justin Wong, and it's losers. Losers top 32.
Top 32.
Yes.
32.
So this is one of those matches where, like, somebody very talented is going home before top 16. And you don't know who. Especially considering Zhao Hai looked so strong just a minute ago against Smug's Karen. Now going to be playing Justin's Karen, which is a different beast. But we'll see what happens, right? I'm very curious to see if he can deal with the Cammy approach in the way that Smug couldn't and get his offense going. Especially since Justin's offense is a lot of, like, you know, walk forward, debate the throw, walk back, blow it up. And Zhao Hai clearly was not dealing with that. He was like, yeah, you're going to do that? I'm just going to hit a button. Or I'm just not going to bite, right?
What was interesting to me was Smug's style looked oddly similar to Justin's Karen.
Right.
But we'll know that, like you said, Justin's going to be a little bit more experienced, so we'll see if Zhao Hai actually has strategy against it.
Yeah, I'm so curious, man. It's one of those things where this is one of the great things about Street Fighter, especially at an event like CEO or an event like EVO or any of the premier events here for CPT, where you get to see international competition, super high level stuff. It's always enjoyable. I really appreciate all you guys tuning in. This is pretty deep in the bracket now of CEO, top 32 losers.
Yeah, super happy to be here. Thank you all for joining us. Nothing but great matches on deck.
All right, so Karen Cammy, excuse me. It's gonna be Cammy for Zhao Hai, playing really, really well today. Man, he has looked great. Despite his loss to Stupendous yesterday, which was off stream, it was, you know, one of those things where I feel like today he's really tightened it up and played better. So here we go, losers bracket action, top 32. Zhao Hai on the left, Justin Wong on the right.
Fight.
So how long can Justin keep it here is the question, right? How long can he keep it in this neutral? All right, well, there's already a better adjustment than Smug had, was the air-to-air. You can't let that stuff get started. And the ground game from Justin, so impeccable. The whiff punishes are always going to be good. Zhao Hai with equally amazing reactions.
Justin creating that wall.
Yeah, patient blocks from Justin, too. Although the gray damage added up quick, and then Zhao Hai just got rid of it. Oh, no. Justin got hit by the button. Oh, yeah, didn't block it. It is a cross-up.
As indicated by the indicator.
Yeah.
Oh, go short on that strike. Gives Justin some chances to press buttons.
Yeah, I wonder if Justin's going to be dissuaded from the record pressure because of what we saw earlier against Goichi. All right, well, he lands it right into critical art. It's going to be a round for Justin. Low vitality Cammy plus high damage output Karen means peace for the first round.
Gotta take that last bit of damage when you hit the wall. You've already done enough, haven't you, Karen?
Right, it's like that extra little bit. It's just the barn burner. It feels so bad. All right, well, mid-screen throw doesn't lead to much. Justin will take it. Similar for Karen, though. Her mid-screen throw also does not lead to a ton, so either character probably doesn't mind getting thrown too much.
The one thing that you do get, and what we saw here, was Justin back recovered on the wake-up, so that just pushes him that much closer to the corner.
Right. It is a problem for him, especially. You can see he's real close. Ooh, the pressure is good and confirmed. Yeah, you saw just that stand medium kick, the far medium kick. That's what he needed.
Zhao Hai finally where he wants to be. How's Justin going to get his way out?
Or is he going to get his way out?
Big
Zhao Hai's got the throw, and that's done.
it.
Yeah. It's the round. There it is. Zhao Hai with the answer. Took almost no damage that round. Although it was slow-paced, he still got his way in there, cornered Justin quickly. And after that, it's tough times.
That's the game plan. Work him to the corner. Go nuts.
Man's here, jab. And there's the counter hit confirmed from Justin off the wake up. He ends the combo with V skill. Mostly because he wants that trigger meter faster so he can do V reversal, he can do V trigger. And she has a 2-bar V gauge, so. Got him. Oh, he dropped the Tenko. That's unfortunate. That could have been critical art for Justin. Pops it. Gotta be careful. Yeah, he does the escape. All right. Great anti-air from Xiaohai. One of the first time Justin's jumped, I think maybe even the first time. Yeah. He was ready for it.
Xiaohai respecting the range on these Kyra normals.
Good blocks. And now Justin opened up. One more will do it. Oh, and he got him. Justin hit a button on wake up. Tried something. So, first game Xiaohai. Opened up Justin there at the end. I think he thought he was going to respect maybe wake up uppercut or something. But, yeah, whatever he went for didn't work out. So now, 1 for Xiaohai over Justin. Much closer than the Smug match, but still controlling for Xiaohai. Man, that fade, like Justin just takes that step back into V skill all the time to catch people hitting buttons. Okay, playing this neutral still. Justin's so much V gauge already because of this use of V skill.
The spacing and the footsies are so solid from Justin. Yeah.
You always know it's gonna be, right? But it still impresses you every time. It's one of those things. Pops, yeah, and Xiaohai got him. But Justin with the wake up buttons, he was not having anything of that throw. Trigger pops. Caught Xiaohai. Surprised if he probably hits, maybe jump to try to jump away or hit a button there. Back to this neutral here. Justin has to be worried, even though, you know, he has this lead, right? Xiaohai is so explosive, so dangerous, and that's going to be that. Wow, there's a round for Justin.
Yeah, very tough to be complacent with the lead in a game like this. And a character like Cammy, huge explosive potential. So good of Justin to actually close it out.
Oh, counter hit confirms again from Justin. And he's got that full critical art as well. One thing you have to be mindful of. There's the counter hit confirm again. This time he didn't get the Tenko, though. Looking for that shoulder to trade, maybe. And close to stun is Xiaohai. If Justin gets the stun, it's definitely the round. He has the meter to do it. Wake up jab is good. And he spends all the V gauge. Now, he does have critical art, so next hit it could be huge damage. And Justin's got to be careful about the wreck. He could have supered. He could have done it again. He could do that to this character. Great anti-air. Oh, got him? Yes. Now Justin's got to guess. Oh no, mistimed meaty from Xiaohai.
That worked out for Justin. Kind of a lucky break.
The walk-up throw. This time there is a tech. And he just takes the risk with uppercut Xiaohai. Man, Justin still could take this round. It's not out of his grasp just yet. Xiaohai trying to push it to match point for his own. Scary spot to be. Oh, the dash up. And Justin doesn't hit any buttons to intercept. What an anti-air!
Wow, you know he was waiting for that. That's exactly what he was looking for. Beautifully spaced.
Crouching fierce. And he caught the... he jumped into dive kick, right? To try to throw off whatever Justin was going to do. And Justin just reached up and snatched it.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff. So that's going to be one apiece now.
That's the best way for Cammy to make her way in. Justin was definitely playing around that approach. Put himself in the perfect position to anti-air it.
Punish from Justin. There it is. And he just gets roundhouse mutiny kicks to the corner. Now, bad spot to be if you're Xiaohai. It feels like Justin is taking control. Yeah, air to air. Oh, he tried it again. This time Xiaohai clipped him.
And now he's in. Oh, now he's in.
Yeah, and close to stun.
Justin's still waking up with buttons.
Yeah, and there's the V reversal. Gets rid of the stun. Oh, and he missed the combo.
Almost worked out for him.
Yeah, it almost did. He got that reset, right? And V gauge, V reversal again.
Still hasn't used that EX as an anti-air, though. Might have had an opportunity. Might have been able to get himself out of the corner.
Yeah, just like that. Damage output from V-Trigger Cammy so high. Justin Dunzo just like that. Now match point for Xiaohai again. Justin's got to be careful. Combo with the V-skill. And I was just going to say, there has been no EX, or there's been no uppercut reversal from Xiaohai. And then the first time it happens, of course, Justin ready for it. Huge stun mounting still for Xiaohai. Justin trying to chase him down and get some of it. Yeah, walking into that stand medium kick. That button is going to be a problem. Yeah, she's just going to run into it all day.
It looks like he's thinking twice about the dive kick now after that round ender.
Yeah, whoa, just raw drill.
That's exactly what Justin wants. Come at me on the ground. Exactly where I want to be.
Triggers popped. Oh, and he just, yeah, he knew he was going to go away, so he went for the drill. Again, that situation, that's happened twice now, where Justin got hit by stand light kick for some reason, trying to do something. And so when he went for the throw, he was still in hit stun. He couldn't get it. Good blocks. Justin stays patient. They open up. Now Zhao Hai has offense. And big reversal from Justin. Quick. Oh, he doesn't get the punish on the landing frames. Oh, interrupt. Man, Zhao Hai, too ready. Out of the air. Justin got a guess, and there's the anti-air from Zhao Hai. V-reversal's no good again. Okay.
There's the anti-air. First one of the set.
And that's okay if you're Zhao Hai, because now Justin not sitting on critical art. Yeah, look at the damage he got for 2 uppercuts compared to what a critical art would do, right?
By the time that critical art is going to kill, very well might have a super bad.
Yeah,
definitely would have had it with 1, but he has spin 2, like you said. That's kind of taxing.
Man, Justin really tried to bait throw, and he won't take it.
Pokes versus pokes.
Got to be careful here. You see, they're so tentative, right? They don't want to hit these buttons. They're so worried about the space V trigger. Man, Justin could have got the confirm there, and he didn't. It's going to be scary. When is the jump dive kick coming from Zhao Hai? You know it's got to be soon. He's got this trigger. It's wasting down. V-reversal from Justin.
V trigger just crawls down when you don't use specials.
Oh, no confirm from Zhao Hai. That was huge. He could have got the round off of that. Justin could be dead right now. And now you got to be careful if you're Zhao Hai. Justin's close to building this critical art as well.
He's got daylight.
Short time on the clock, and he gets the confirm. Justin out of the tournament. Zhao Hai moves on. Good work to him. That was a confirm he needed in the corner that he just slightly dropped. He went for crouching is strong, and instead he needed crouching strong, crouching medium kick.
Yeah. And he stuck with the plan of abusing the weakness of Kyron's anti-airs. You know, even though he was dissuaded a little bit, he went back to it and then mixed it up even a little bit more with your delayed jump roundhouses.
Right, and that's 100% what you have to do, right? You can't let Karin, a character with weak anti-air, an amazing ground game, just keep you on the ground. Why would you stay there and play that range, right, when your character obviously has another way to get in there? So you're going to see some more Cammy. It's going to be Kazunoko versus Mono of Puerto Rico, who is still in the tournament this deep with Fang, which is really impressive stuff. You can see him there coming up to the stage. It's Kazunoko on your right. So it should be another good one, especially considering we don't get to see much of this character, Fang. So cool to see him. Kazunoko, of course, going to be playing Cammy. We saw him just a bit earlier against Flash, who had that ridiculous performance. Man, it was so impressive from him. So glad to see him doing well. Kazunoko is Cammy. Always impressive as well. He just knows when to take advantage, knows how to approach.
I should say, yesterday I said that there were basically 2 Fongs out there, and I was obviously talking about Zhao Hai and not Zhao Hai, Shen.
Yeah, and Sonic Fox.
But I forgot about my boy Mono here.
Who's still in the tournament.
Yeah,
he's deep in the bracket now.
This guy is innovating Fong all the time. Check out his YouTube, his Twitter, and he's always posting a little something.
Always something out there for you to enjoy, yeah. Especially with a character like this. So this character has like creativity, right? You can come up with some crazy stuff. Some characters, it's like, this is what they are. They're very straightforward, and they're for players who like that style. Some characters like Fong are just like, you know what? Express yourself. Do what you want to do. And that's where you get the creativity stuff.
The throw loop that he innovated, I think it's critical.
So is it the back throw one?
The back throw.
Yeah.
And what I used to do in that situation always was just like stand roundhouse. You know, it's tight, you get advantage.
Right.
Beats mashers, but you don't get too much off of it, really. Like, if somebody just blocks and they have a 3-frame, whatever.
Right, exactly.
So what he's shown is like,
and even if they get hit, you get like low strong hands. So it's like, yeah.
So what he does and what he's shown is just like, you do back throw, take a tiny step, back throw.
Yes.
You'll get them wake up mashers, and then if they don't do that, then you can start mixing it up with the command dash through and get crush counter fierces. He's got the whole option tree out there.
Yeah, and that's what you want to develop, is like a series where you have enough options to cover so many things and keep your opponent guessing. But the question is whether he can even get that started on Kazunoko. Oh, really? Duck right there.
A little risky, but Kazunoko.
Yeah, surprised about it. You got to get that puddle out if you're Mono right away, because it might prevent the approach from... Wow, anti-airing the dive kick with crouching medium kick. 6 stuff. But already Kazunoko in there. The jump away just catches him with the X. Got to be mindful. I like the spacing on that.
Yeah, really tough to space that properly.
Oh yeah, it's super hard, especially against a character like Cammy with such far-ranging normals. All right, triggers pop. Oh, yep, try to tech, and that's going to be the round. It's just the first opportunity he really got to do that, and it worked out, which is a good sign for Kazunoko, obviously. He'll always take it.
Gotta get those early jitters out for Mono.
Oh yeah, definitely. And that reminds him, oh duh, I'm not supposed to tech there.
Exactly.
And the next time he just walks up and throws them. It's just how it goes. Love the stand medium punch buffer. That's a great button from this character. Ooh, and down forward fierce too. Kazunoko slowly approaching. You see that he's been pretty insistent about getting in there. Yeah, he's been doing a lot of dash, a lot of jump dive kick. Great confirm. Compared to last match, right? Zhao Hai played much slower. All right, there's the back throw. Oh, and he blocked.
He baited it. He knew.
Counter hit combos. Yeah, huge damage. Other side, but Kazunoko with the buttons already. Not going to let him get away with it. We already know that's what Kazunoko likes to do, right? Oh, man. He even did... Oh, he's supposed to get critical art on that, I think. He can chip at this point, though. There is no... Well, he spends the EX.
Yeah, Fong's the V trigger actually lasts so long.
Yeah.
That it's easy to chip him if he doesn't get the kill off of it.
Right, because they'll have no V gauge. Pressure is good, and there's the throw, yeah.
His V skill's not great. I mean, it's pretty good, but you're not going to be throwing it out just to get that V reversal.
Right, especially against Cammy, who can sit there, and if she knows you're going to do it, just raw drill, right, and punish it. But, yeah, there's some signs of life there for Mono for sure. Kazunoko just... He's too fast. I feel like he gets on you too quick and he doesn't give up any space.
That's exactly what it is. Mono's not able to set up. See, that's the first Nishi-Q he's actually thrown in the set because Kazunoko's always in his face.
I mean, yeah, how can you throw it when Kazunoko's, you know, an inch away from you the whole time pressing?
Gotta just take some chances, and he's getting them now.
Oh, punish.
Oh, big punish. All the way to the corner.
Already there's corner positioning. Oh, and he dropped the confirm. Yeah, I think maybe too far for crouching medium kick, so it hit late.
Mono's made the adjustment on his pursuits after the knockdown.
Yeah, better. You got to tighten it up. Kazunoko will wake up buttons, and if you're not frame tight,
exactly,
he's going to be happy for it. Oh, Anti-Air. Man, his choices of Anti-Air has been really impressive so far.
They're just not very damaging, and if you miss one,
oh yeah,
good night.
Exactly.
Gets the cloud out. But
Double
I
V
think it was the medium cloud, so it didn't last very long.
Right.
Mono's just not able to play his game plan. He's not putting out the Nishi Qs. He's not putting out the real bendas. He's not getting to lay down, coward crotch, and just do what he wants to do.
Yeah, it really feels like Kazunoko is just playing his normal game. Sick reset attempts, but
don't do that.
Yeah,
get punished.
Gave up the spacing for it. Oh, huge jump. No confirm though, because it hits so funky. Capcom, please. That's so odd. V skill is out. And one button into drill will do it for Kazunoko, so that's probably what he's looking for at this point.
Finally a chance for Mono to set up.
Oh, and the walk-up throw? Yeah, and it's definitely going to be death because there was great damage, so just in case it wasn't enough, he already had a bit of extra life on that. And it feels like Kazunoko is just like jumping and dashing and getting it. Like there's no care in the world, right? Because there hasn't been consistent enough damage to prevent him from doing that. Great block.
I mean, that's what it is. There's always a way in against Fong as Cammy. It's a matter of did you pick the right choice. And there's not a lot of deterrence. Right. You're not taking a big damage on the way in.
Yeah, it feels like Kazunoko is just thinking exactly that. He's like, yeah, I'll get in there eventually. Yeah. And if this doesn't work, I won't take much damage for it. If this doesn't work, but when he does, it's huge. Yeah, it doesn't get any pressure. There's the back row from Kazunoko. He's got him? No, I'm surprised he didn't do raw drill. Oh, he's got him. And there's critical art, but he just spends the X. Wow, huge jump. Got him out of the air. Reset is good. Throw would have killed probably, so.
Jumps back to avoid the EX Nishi.
It's a bad spot to be, and there's the uppercut, of course. Kazunoko, too ready. It's Mono out of the tournament. He's going to move on. Top 16 losers now for Kazunoko.
Soft break. Real floaty jump from Fong. He was trying to bait him in, and he actually has the controllable neutral jump fierce like your ball rug.
Right.
But he hit the ground too fast, and great reactions from Kazunoko to take it.
So, we have one more top 16 match for you guys.
Top 32.
Top 32 match for you guys before top 16, and that's going to be Filipino champ, who we've seen all day, had that impressive game against Snake Eyes just a bit ago versus Nuki. Should be a great match. I'm really looking forward to it, particularly because we get to see some super high-level Sim versus Chun, and this is a matchup a lot of people have been talking about. I think that Sim, with proper use of float, can be very frustrating for Chun-Li. There's just this height that he can hang out at where she has so much trouble tagging him, you know? So I'm really curious to see that matchup in particular. That's another top 32 match. And then after that, we're going to have our top 16. We are slightly behind schedule. Not too bad at all. I can only tell that because I'm wearing a watch.
He is wearing a watch. Like as I'm told, a responsible adult.
A responsible adult, is that what they say? I don't know. I just have a watch.
Nice.
Someone bought it for me, and I was like, I might as well wear this. So
That's nice, you know.
yeah, and
Show some appreciation for
it's
the
the
gift.
point now where when I'm not wearing it, it feels weird. So like when I leave my house, I'm just like, where's my watch?
Wow, dude, that's
It's really
rare.
bad. Yeah, it's really bad.
That's rare in this day and age, man.
It's terrible.
You're like a Renaissance man.
Yeah, I guess. It's awful. I don't recommend it.
Do you have a phone? Because
I do. You know what the terrible part is? Somebody will ask me what time it is, and do you think I look at my watch? No, I pull out my phone,
Of
and then I'm like,
course
oh,
you do.
duh, I should have
Of
looked
course
at my
you do.
watch.
That's a fashion accessory. You could just wear a bracelet.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mm.
same deal.
I could do the Tasty Steve and wear
Oh man.
the excessive amount of
Oh
beadwear.
man.
You know what's terrifying, though, is when he sits down to play in tournament, he takes the beads off.
Oh.
So you have to watch as he pulls them off his
Oh.
hands. And it's actually kind of terrifying because you're like, oh my gosh, this man is doing a ritual in
Yeah.
front of me of some kind.
I feel like that's like a mind game, you know? You got to just sit there and wait for him to just pull off all these beads.
Especially like, so if he plays the first game and then like he beats you
Yeah.
and then you beat him the second game
Yeah.
and then he stops to take it off, it's like the training weights come off.
Yep.
The Rock Lee training weights just hit the deck. You're like, oh my gosh.
It's like opening them gates.
I'm about to get wasted. Like, you know it's going to be tough times. So, last match, top 32, F Champ, Nuki. Look at this. What a sick match for us to talk to you folks about. It's going to be a good one for sure. And again, we've seen Champ have so much success with Sim against American Chun players, right? And particularly Filipino man, who he's played at like the last, I feel like 2 or 3 events. And he's just hung out at this range that's so frustrating. He's beaten Ricky a couple times as well. So I'm curious to see if Nuki knows how to fight this, right? If Nuki understands how to play this matchup, which I'm sure he probably does, but can beat a Dhalsim of the level of Filipino champ. So it's going to be really good. So pay attention to the float that Filipino champ is using in that range, and try to think about what Chun-Li is even going to do about it. Because if you have the answer, I'd love to hear it.
If he can keep pressure, then not give Dhalsim a chance for that float. I really
Right.
think that's what it's
the
going to be.
answer. In neutral in particular, it's not so fun. But if you can keep up the offense and crack Filipino champ's defense, it's great. You see the speed that Nuki is playing already.
Yep.
So fast. Yeah, does not want to let Filipino champ establish. Teleporting. And the float. There it is. That float range is so devastating for Chun-Li. It's so hard because her fireball is not going to be a problem for him at that height. So he's just going to float away and hang out up there. And if she tries to approach, she can stuff it with stuff like jab. If she jumps, he can hit fierce
That
or medium
Fierce
punch.
has a huge hit
It's
box.
ridiculous. Yeah, it's so massive. There it is. Great reaction from Filipino champ.
Which side? Doesn't teleport. Doesn't need to.
Yeah, would rather hang on to the neutral, I think, because you can see that float height. Huge problem.
He's really trying to abuse it now.
Yeah, and that's what you have to do in this matchup, punish. There it is. First round of Filipino champ. Despite the quick start from Nuki, as soon as the space was established, he couldn't find his way back in there. And it's tough to do. The kind of range that he controls there is not a range that Chun-Li has great buttons to deal with. Like maybe in Street Fighter 4, stand roundhouse for Chun would be great, but it's not as far in this game. Oh, mistake from Champ with that slide. Much too deep. Another. How many? This time it's still pressure. He wasn't going to tech the throw. Anti-air? No, the pogo.
Oh.
Genius on the pogo, but now out of the corner is Champ. So he gets to play this neutral again, let it stun, go down. Now he can punish. Yeah. Beautiful. Break confirmed. Counter hit jab.
Open him up.
Oh man, he's got him, and there's the throw. Filipino champ mauled that round. You can see it doesn't matter how good your control in the neutral is, he just needs one. Even if Sim is a different beast in this game than maybe Sims of past, if he still gets knocked down, it's tough. What?
Yeah.
What a buffer at the start from Nuki.
Definitely some matchup knowledge coming to play here.
And there's the bird to challenge. Oh, whip punish? No. But there's the V reversal. Slide under from Champ. He doesn't want to deal with that jump from Chun-Li. And huge lead already for Nuki.
He's able to find damage at every range. Hitting the limbs, getting in, working mix-ups, opening counter hits up.
Yeah, and you can see he is jumping with that pogo to trade with the anti-airs that Filipino Champ is doing. So despite Champ, you know, having good anti-airs on deck, it doesn't matter if he gets the trade every time and he can force the damage when he has the lead. Great pressure from Nuki. Got him on the other side, and there it is. Yeah, I love the jump pogos. I love the offense from Nuki. He is really comfortable in this matchup. And that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see if someone could crack Filipino Champ's answer to Chun-Li, which has been so good here in the States. But
Don't let him do
obviously,
it. Don't let him get started.
yeah, obviously Nuki has the answers.
I mean, it was, like you said, when he did establish that spacing, he looked good. He had it for that bit of that round, but otherwise, Nuki's able to find his way in.
Yeah, and that's going to be a problem for Champ. He's got to figure out some kind of adjustment to that. Otherwise, Nuki's just going to jump, trade with the Pogo, or get in with Pogo, and it's going to be a problem for him. Best part about it, too, is that she can do air normals off of it. So she can do Pogo and then still land with like medium kick and get the pressure. Great drill spacing. Nuki's been challenging those drills when they're not spaced well, so Champ has to keep them honest.
Champ now moving to some offensive hovers. Before, he was kind of giving up ground, so he started to inch his way back forward.
Yeah, scary range to play against Chun, but if this isn't working out, then you got to go for it, right? No anti-air.
Nice. Gets under there, though.
Yeah, I think that he's realized that trying to anti-air Pogo is not so great, so maybe just slide under now.
And he really got worked in the corner, so the adjustment that he's made is just stay mid-screen.
Anti-air, yeah, there it is. He needs one more, and then walk up overhead. All right, so a round for Champ. That was the speed of that match was perfect. That's what he wants to play. And Nuki obviously does not. He wants to speed things up drastically, so that's what he's got to try to do.
He wants to bully you to the corner, and Champ was just dancing around, teleports, slides in and out, and kept it mid-screen.
Yeah, got to be careful though, this Champ. There is a lot of meter on Nuki's side now, which means, you know, critical art obviously available, but EX legs to punish limbs too.
He's trying to keep him out of that. Oh,
got him.
Okay, well, uses the whole meter. Think he'll get the life lead off of this, yeah.
He's going to get the setup. Air
Counter
legs.
hit was good, but he went with the air legs. Still gets that as well.
Great block from Champ on the other side. The air legs is still in there. What a throw.
Oh, Nuki was ready for that. He knows Champ favors that V-Rev.
And there's the walk-up instant overhead. You can't block forever.
And that's not trivial to input.
No, it's definitely hard to do. You cannot hit like down forward or down back medium kick. It has to be straight down, which is difficult, yeah. So now, Nuki match point over Filipino Champ, who has been a problem for Chun-Li players, but obviously Nuki, the adjustment. Love the roundhouse. Great confirm. And there's the V reversal. It was slightly delayed this time, so Nuki couldn't see it as easy, but man, Champ getting mauled at this point. Pressure is good. The pogos, the anti-airs. Okay. Whip punish.
Nice whip punish. Oh, but he goes back into the corner, the double, but the same side.
Yeah, so it doesn't get out of the corner.
He still got him to work his way backwards. Still earn some position.
Right, you see the float so critical here. And Nuki looking for that roundhouse just in case Champ hits a button to try to trade. Since he does have the lead at this point, he'll take it. Oh, in there.
Oh, can't get comfortable throwing fireballs against Dawson.
One of the first offensive teleports we've seen him go for, actually. Oh, trigger. And he's got the combo. Champ's got to have good defense here. And he does not. That's going to be that Nuki over Filipino Champ. Not a tournament. Nuki moves on to top 16.
Nice stuff.
That's great work to him. He really cracked the case that was that Dawson neutral. It was really impressive.
Yeah. He's able to. He was content to take some of that damage on the way in, even in that last game where Champ did get to play his floaty game a little bit. Nuki eats a little bit of damage on the way in, gets in, does the job.
Yeah. And our job here is done because we're going to be heading to a break. You guys will see some more Street Fighter in just a bit. See you then.